Excuse me, man. How did you get rich?
I sold my company in 2023.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For how much?
For about $90 million.
You made that in a year?
No, I made that in a day.
If you could instill one money lesson into everybody around the world right now, what would that be?
Stop putting your money into a bank. All the bank does is takes your money and goes invest it in the stock market. They love when people think that it's so secure to keep your money in a savings account when you're making less than a half a point of interest on that. The bank says, thank you for the free money, and now we're going to go invest this in the stock market. So like, you should have very little in a bank. You should be putting it into the stock market. I think I have over $10 million of NVIDIA. I would say I have about 50% of my money in public equities.
You know they don't teach that in school, right?
Yeah. And listen, capitalism doesn't work without a bottom.
So give me another lesson that the wealthy people do differently from everybody else.
So the thing about being wealthy that I'll also share is once you have money, James, you start to borrow and use leverage for anything else, right? So if I sell my stocks, I'm paying 20% if I kept them for over a year. But I don't want to pay 20%. So because I'm worth $100 million, UBS says, hey, Ann, you can have a $50 million line of credit with us. You can pull on it whenever you want. Well, I also negotiated my margin rate because I used to have my accounts with Goldman, and I left Goldman to go to UBS, and I said, but I want my margin rates to be lower than any other client that you have. And so I get to borrow money at like 5% right now, which is amazing. I don't have to pay any taxes on the money that I borrow.
So it's safe to say that wealthy people, they play a different game than everybody else.
Yeah, and frankly, it's a game that I had negative net worth when I was 26, 27, and I hate when people say things like, I just don't understand money, or I never was taught that stuff. Listen, man, neither was I and a lot of other people. The only person who loses when you decide not to learn about money is you.